Rumi once said, "Don't grieve. Anything you lose comes round in another form." But what about when it feels like you've lost yourself, your dignity, your worth, because someone disrespected you? Let me tell you this. That disrespect, that betrayal, that pain was never about you. It was about them. And if you're here, if you've been searching for answers, let me confirm something right now. You are not like everyone else. You are a chosen one. This video isn't for everyone. It's for the spiritually awake, those walking a divine path that most people can't even comprehend. If you've ever felt unseen, unheard, or deliberately disrespected by people who should have cherished you, you need to hear this. This message will shift the way you see yourself, your experiences, and even those who have wronged you. So, stay with me until the very end. Chosen ones, your journey is unique. You carry a light so radiant, it shakes the very core of others. And let's face it, not everyone can handle that kind of energy. Disrespect? It's their way of reacting to something they don't understand, the divinity in you. But let me tell you this, that disrespect carries consequences. The very people who hurt you, dismissed you, or tried to diminish your light are now paying the price. Whether you see it or not, they are suffering. Their disrespect toward you has triggered a chain of karmic lessons that the universe will ensure they face. You see, the universe is not blind. It watches, it balances. You were disrespected, yes, but you were also protected. And in time, you will see that everything you endured was meant to strengthen you, to refine your purpose. So, take a deep breath. Let that sink in. Because today, we're going to unravel the truth about why chosen ones are disrespected, how it impacts those who wrong them, and most importantly, how you can rise above it all. Only the true chosen ones will feel the power of this message. If that's you, stay with me. This could change your life. Who are the chosen ones? Have you ever felt like you didn't belong, no matter where you were? Like you were carrying something greater than yourself, a sense of purpose that others couldn't see or understand? If so, you might be one of the chosen ones. But let's be clear, being chosen isn't about being better than others. It's about carrying a spiritual responsibility that most people aren't prepared to handle. The chosen ones are set apart by the universe for a higher purpose. They carry a unique energy that disrupts the ordinary, awakens the dormant, and heals the broken. You didn't choose this path, it chose you. Your soul vibrates at a higher frequency, and with that comes a divine calling. But let's be honest, walking this path is no easy task. It comes with rejection, betrayal, and, most painfully, disrespect from those who should have cherished you the most. People often misunderstand chosen ones because your very existence unsettles them. Your light shines so brightly, it reveals their shadows. Instead of embracing growth, they resist. Instead of seeing the beauty in your energy, they lash out in ways that hurt. Maybe you've been disrespected by family members who saw your gifts as strange, or friends who mocked your spiritual depth. Perhaps you've been left out, dismissed, or criticized simply for being yourself. This is not a coincidence. It is a direct reaction to the divine energy you carry. Being a chosen one isn't about living an easy life. It's about enduring trials that refine your soul and prepare you for your higher purpose. The disrespect you've experienced is not a reflection of your worth. It's a reaction to the power within you. People who are not ready to face their own insecurities will project them onto you. It's painful, but it's also part of your initiation. Here's the truth. The universe doesn't ignore this imbalance. Those who have disrespected you will face the consequences of their actions, not because you wish harm upon them, but because the energy they've sent out must return to them. Meanwhile, every challenge you've faced is shaping you, strengthening you, and aligning you with your divine mission. You are not like everyone else, and that's exactly why you're here. The path of the chosen one isn't about blending in. It's about standing out, even when it hurts. Your story is not one of defeat. It's a story of transformation. And every painful moment you've endured is part of a greater plan to awaken the extraordinary within you. The spiritual perspective on disrespect. Disrespect. It's a word that cuts deep, especially for the chosen ones. But let me ask you this. What if I told you that disrespect is not just an earthly experience? It's a spiritual phenomenon, one deeply intertwined with your divine calling. To truly understand why you've been disrespected, you must view it through the lens of spiritual law. Let's start with the universal principle of karma, the law of cause and effect. This sacred law governs all energy in the universe. When someone disrespects you, they are sending out an energy of imbalance, an energy that must return to them. You see, disrespect is never a one-way street. The universe, in its infinite wisdom, doesn't allow harm to go unnoticed. Every action carries a consequence, and the energy someone directs at you, whether positive or negative, will ultimately reflect back on them. As a chosen one, you are a vessel of divine energy. Your soul vibrates at a higher frequency, and your presence often acts as a mirror for others. This is where things get complicated. When people disrespect you, it's often not about you at all. It's about what your light reveals in them, your authenticity, your spiritual power, and your unwavering sense of purpose shine a light on their insecurities, fears, and unhealed wounds. And instead of facing these truths, they choose the path of resistance. Disrespect becomes their weapon, a desperate attempt to defend their ego from the discomfort your presence brings. From a spiritual perspective, disrespect is also a lesson, a sacred contract between souls. Yes, even the people who hurt you play a role in your divine journey. Before you incarnated into this life, your soul agreed to experiences that would challenge and refine you. Disrespect is one of those experiences. It's meant to test your strength, teach you resilience, and remind you of your true power. While it may feel unfair in the moment, every act of disrespect is an opportunity for you to rise above, to embody the wisdom and grace of your calling. But what happens to those who disrespect a chosen one? This is where divine justice comes into play. The universe doesn't punish, it teaches. When someone disrespects you, they are not only hurting you, but they are also violating the sacred energy you carry. This creates a ripple effect in their lives. They may experience struggles in relationships, career setbacks, or even emotional turmoil. These aren't punishments, they're lessons. The universe is inviting them to reflect on their actions and make amends. Unfortunately, not everyone heeds this call, and their suffering continues until they choose to change. It's also important to understand that disrespect carries an energetic cost. When someone disrespects you, they lower their own vibration. They distance themselves from their spiritual alignment, and over time, this disconnection manifests as chaos in their lives. Meanwhile, as a chosen one, your role is not to retaliate or harbor resentment. Your role is to maintain your alignment, to stay grounded in your purpose, and to let the universe handle the rest. Disrespect, painful as it is, also serves as a reminder of your sacredness. Think about it. Why would someone go out of their way to undermine you, ignore you, or belittle you unless they sensed something extraordinary in you? Your energy is powerful, and that power can be intimidating. This is not to excuse their actions, but to help you see the bigger picture. Their behavior is a reflection of their inner turmoil, not your worth. In the spiritual realm, disrespect is a part of your refinement process. It pushes you to grow, to evolve, and to stand firmly in your truth. It teaches you how to set boundaries, how to protect your energy, and how to forgive. Not because they deserve it, but because you deserve peace. Every time someone disrespects you, you have a choice: to let it break you or to let it build you. So the next time you're disrespected, remember this: the universe sees everything. It knows the truth of your heart and the intentions of those who hurt you. Trust that divine justice is always at work. Your only job is to keep shining, to keep growing, and to let the power of your light speak louder than their darkness. Why chosen ones face disrespect? Have you ever wondered why, no matter how kind, genuine, or well-meaning you are, some people just can't seem to treat you with the respect you deserve? As a chosen one, this experience isn't just common, it's almost inevitable. But the reasons go far deeper than what meets the eye. To truly understand why you face disrespect, we must explore the spiritual dynamics at play. The first reason is simple but profound. Your light exposes their shadows. Chosen ones carry a divine energy that vibrates at a higher frequency than most people. You've probably noticed that your mere presence can shift the energy in a room. This is because your light doesn't just illuminate, it reveals. It reveals insecurities, fears, and unhealed wounds in others. For some, this revelation is inspiring. For others, it's terrifying. Instead of acknowledging their shadows and doing the inner work, they project their discomfort onto you in the form of disrespect. Another reason is that you embody truth, and truth is uncomfortable. As a chosen one, you have an innate ability to see beyond illusions. You call things out for what they are, even when you don't intend to. Your authenticity becomes a mirror, reflecting back the lies people tell themselves. This can trigger resistance, even anger, because most people are not ready to face the truths you embody. Disrespect becomes their defense mechanism, a way to avoid confronting the reality you represent. Jealousy also plays a significant role. Your divine favor, resilience, and purpose often spark envy. People see your strength, your ability to rise from challenges, and the light you carry despite the hardships you've endured. This kind of inner power can provoke jealousy, especially in those who feel stuck or disconnected from their own purpose. Instead of celebrating your strength, they attempt to diminish it by disrespecting you, belittling your achievements, or undermining your worth. Then there's the fact that you don't conform to societal expectations. Chosen ones are not here to fit in. They're here to stand out. Your unique energy, perspectives, and way of being can feel threatening to those who cling to conformity. People often disrespect what they don't understand, and as someone walking a path of divine purpose, you are often misunderstood. They may label you as different, arrogant, or too much, simply because your presence challenges their limited worldview. But let's not overlook the spiritual dimension. Disrespect is often a test of your strength and purpose. The universe allows these experiences not to break you, but to refine you. Each act of disrespect pushes you to grow stronger, to set boundaries, and to deepen your alignment. with your divine mission. In a way, these challenges are like fire, burning away the unnecessary and leaving only your pure, authentic self. It's also important to acknowledge the role of spiritual opposition. As a chosen one, you carry a light that attracts both good and bad energy. There are forces in this world, both seen and unseen, that resist your growth. Disrespect can come from people who are unconsciously influenced by these forces, acting as instruments to challenge your progress. This isn't meant to frighten you, but to remind you of the spiritual reality you live in. The brighter your light, the more it attracts resistance. At its core, disrespect is not about your value or worth. It's about the power you carry and the impact your presence has on others. This is why you mustn't take it personally. The very things that make people disrespect you, your authenticity, your resilience, your divine purpose, are the same things that make you extraordinary. Their actions are a reflection of their own inner struggles, not a reflection of who you are. So, how should you respond to this disrespect? By understanding that it is part of your journey as a chosen one. Every time someone disrespects you, they unknowingly push you closer to your purpose. Their negativity is like sandpaper, smoothing out the rough edges of your soul and refining you into the person you're meant to become. Remember, the world has always resisted what it doesn't understand, and as a chosen one, you are not meant to be understood by everyone. You are here to elevate, to awaken, and to lead. Disrespect is merely a byproduct of walking such a powerful path. Trust in your journey, stay rooted in your truth, and let your light shine even brighter. Those who disrespect you may never understand your value, but the universe does. And that's all that truly matters. The consequences of disrespecting chosen ones. Disrespecting a chosen one is not just a human act. It is a spiritual imbalance that sends ripples throughout the universe. Chosen ones are not ordinary souls. They are divinely appointed to carry out a higher purpose, and their energy is protected by universal laws. When someone disrespects a chosen one, they set themselves on a path of spiritual consequences, often without realizing the gravity of their actions. The universe doesn't overlook these imbalances, it corrects them. To understand this fully, let's revisit the law of karma, the sacred principle that what you send out will inevitably return to you. When someone disrespects you as a chosen one, they are not just offending a person, they are disrupting the flow of divine energy. Disrespect is a form of energetic attack, and that negative energy doesn't simply disappear. It boomerangs back to the sender, often with amplified consequences. The consequences of such actions manifest in various ways. For those who have disrespected you, one of the first signs of imbalance is the deterioration of their relationships. Disrespecting a chosen one disrupts the energy around them, creating discord in their personal and professional lives. Suddenly, they may find themselves at odds with family, friends, or colleagues. Their connections begin to falter, not because the universe is punishing them, but because their actions have sown seeds of disharmony. Next comes a sense of spiritual and emotional unrest. People who hurt chosen ones often carry an underlying guilt, even if they're not conscious of it. This guilt manifests as anxiety, sleepless nights, or an inability to find peace. The spiritual weight of their actions pulls them further away from alignment, leaving them feeling lost and disconnected. No matter how much they achieve materially, there's an emptiness that lingers, an inner void they can't seem to fill. Physical consequences can also arise. When people direct negativity toward a chosen one, they lower their own vibrational frequency. Over time, this can manifest as health issues or physical ailments. This is not about wishing harm upon anyone. It's simply the way energy works. When you operate from a place of disrespect and harm, your body and mind reflect that imbalance. Financial struggles are another common outcome. Disrespecting a chosen one often leads to blocked blessings. The universe operates on reciprocity, and when someone disrupts the flow of positive energy, they block their own abundance. They may experience unexpected losses, missed opportunities, or a general sense of stagnation in their lives. It's as if the doors of prosperity close until they recognize the need to correct their actions. But why does this happen? It's because chosen ones are not just individuals, they are vessels of divine energy. When you harm them, you're not just harming a person, you're interfering with a divine plan. The universe is protective of its messengers, healers, and guides. When someone disrespects a chosen one, the universe steps in, not out of vengeance, but to restore balance. The offender's hardships are not punishments. They are lessons designed to awaken them, to help them see the error of their ways and realign with a higher vibration. Historical and spiritual teachings offer countless examples of this. Think about the prophets, sages, and spiritual leaders who were disrespected, ridiculed, or even persecuted. The people who disrespected them often faced great suffering, not because they were cursed, but because their actions brought about a natural energetic imbalance. Even in modern times you see it. Those who mistreat or belittle people with divine energy often find themselves trapped in cycles of chaos until they learn to shift their behavior. It's also worth noting that disrespecting a chosen one can lead to missed spiritual opportunities. The person who disrespects you may have been meant to learn from you, to grow from your energy, or to be uplifted by your presence. By choosing disrespect, they sever that connection and lose out on the blessings your energy could have brought into their lives. In this way, they harm themselves far more than they harm you. For the chosen ones, it's important to understand that you don't need to seek revenge or wish harm upon those who disrespect you. The universe takes care of balance. Your role is to continue walking your path, focusing on your growth and mission. Every act of disrespect toward you is a lesson for the offender, not a reflection of your worth. Let go of the need to fix or correct them. Trust that the universe is handling it. But what about forgiveness? As a chosen one, forgiveness is not about letting people off the hook. It's about freeing yourself from the chains of resentment. When you forgive, you release the energetic ties that bind you to the negativity. This doesn't mean you condone their behavior. It means you refuse to let their actions lower your vibration. Your power lies in staying aligned with your purpose, not getting dragged down by the weight of their disrespect. Ultimately, disrespecting a chosen one is a spiritual misstep with far-reaching consequences. For those who have wronged you, their suffering is not your responsibility. It's their lesson. And for you, every act of disrespect is a stepping stone toward greater strength, resilience, and spiritual alignment. Keep shining your light, knowing that the universe has your back. While others face the consequences of their actions, you are being prepared for your divine destiny. How to cope when you are disrespected? Disrespect can feel like a dagger to the heart, especially when it comes from people you trusted, admired, or loved. For chosen ones, this pain can be even more intense because it often feels deeply personal. Your light, your energy, and your purpose are so unique that disrespect doesn't just feel like rejection. It feels like a denial of your very essence. But let me tell you this, you can rise above it, and you must. The key is learning how to cope with this disrespect in ways that preserve your energy and align you with your higher purpose. Anchor yourself in faith. The first step is to anchor yourself in faith. You must remember that your journey as a chosen one is divinely orchestrated. The disrespect you face is not a reflection of your worth, but a part of your spiritual growth. Trust that the universe has a plan, even if you can't see it right now. When you feel disrespected, pause and remind yourself that this experience is a test, a challenge meant to strengthen you. Meditate, pray, or simply take a moment to reconnect with your spiritual center. By anchoring yourself in faith, you'll find the strength to weather the storm. Understand the bigger picture. Disrespect is often more about the other person than it is about you. When someone disrespects you, they are reacting to the discomfort your presence stirs within them. Your energy challenges their insecurities, their fears, and their unhealed wounds. This isn't an excuse for their behavior, but it is an explanation. When you understand that their actions are rooted in their own struggles, it becomes easier to detach emotionally. You realize that their disrespect is not a statement about who you are, but about who they are. Practice forgiveness for yourself. Forgiveness is a powerful tool for chosen ones, but it's often misunderstood. Forgiving someone who disrespected you doesn't mean condoning their behavior or allowing them back into your life. It means releasing the hold their actions have on your spirit. When you hold on to anger or resentment, you tie yourself energetically to the very people who hurt you. Forgiveness severs that tie and frees you to move forward unburdened. Remember, forgiveness is for you, not for them. It's an act of self-love and spiritual liberation. Protect your energy. As a chosen one, your energy is sacred. Disrespect often carries an energetic charge, and if you're not careful, it can drain or contaminate your spirit. Protecting your energy is essential. This means setting clear boundaries, both emotionally and physically. If someone consistently disrespects you, it's okay to distance yourself from them. You don't owe anyone access to your energy. You can also use spiritual tools like meditation, visualization, or cleansing rituals to shield yourself from negativity. Imagine a protective light surrounding you, repelling any energy that doesn't serve your highest good. Reflect, don't react. When you're disrespected, the instinctive reaction is often to lash out, defend yourself, or prove your worth. But as a chosen one, your power lies in restraint. Instead of reacting impulsively, take a step back and reflect. Ask yourself, what is this situation teaching me? How can I respond in a way that aligns with my purpose? By pausing and reflecting, you shift from a place of emotional reactivity to spiritual empowerment. You take control of the narrative and refuse to let their actions dictate your energy. Channel the pain into growth. Pain, as much as it hurts, is also a powerful catalyst for growth. Every time you are disrespected, you are given an opportunity to learn something about yourself. Maybe it's a lesson in setting boundaries, in recognizing your worth, or in letting go of toxic relationships. Use the pain as fuel for your spiritual journey. Journal about your experiences, meditate on the lessons, or talk to a trusted mentor or guide. By channeling the pain into growth, you transform a negative experience into a positive one. Surround yourself with supportive energy. As a chosen one, it's vital to surround yourself with people who uplift and support you. Disrespect often leaves you feeling isolated, but you don't have to face it alone. Seek out a community of like-minded individuals who understand your journey. This could be friends, mentors, spiritual teachers, or even online communities. Surrounding yourself with supportive energy helps you stay grounded and reminds you that you're not alone. These connections can provide perspective, encouragement, and the validation you may not receive from those who disrespect you. Maintain a high vibration. When faced with disrespect, it's tempting to let negativity drag you down. But as a chosen one, your power lies in maintaining a high vibration. Focus on practices that elevate your energy, like meditation, gratitude, prayer, or creative expression. Spend time in nature, listen to uplifting music, or engage in activities that bring you joy. The more you nurture your spirit, the less impact disrespect will have on you. You'll find that your light shines brighter and negativity becomes less significant. Let go of the need for validation. One of the hardest lessons for chosen ones is letting go of the need for external validation. Disrespect often stings because it feels like a denial of your worth. But your worth doesn't come from others, it comes from within. Remind yourself that you are enough, just as you are. You don't need anyone's approval to walk your path. When you internalize this truth, disrespect loses its power over you. Trust in divine justice. Finally, trust that the universe sees everything. You don't need to seek revenge or force people to acknowledge their wrongs. The universe operates on balance, and those who disrespect you will face their own lessons in time. This is not about wishing harm upon them. It's about understanding that every action carries a consequence. Your job is not to fix them, but to focus on your own growth. Trust that divine justice will take care of the rest. Embrace your power. Disrespect is painful, but it's also a reminder of your power. People don't go out of their way to undermine someone insignificant. If you're being disrespected, it's because your energy is strong, your purpose is clear, and your presence is impactful. Instead of letting disrespect diminish you, let it strengthen your resolve. Stand tall in your truth and remember who you are, a chosen one with a divine mission. Coping with disrespect isn't easy, but it's an essential part of your journey. Every act of disrespect is an opportunity for growth, a chance to rise above and embody the wisdom and strength of your calling. Trust in your journey, protect your energy, and continue walking your path with grace and confidence. The universe is with you every step of the way, and no amount of disrespect can diminish the light within you. What this teaches you as a chosen one. Every instance of disrespect you face as a chosen one carries a deeper lesson, a profound truth that shapes you into the spiritual warrior you are destined to be. It's not just about enduring the pain, it's about extracting the wisdom hidden within the experience. As difficult as it may seem, disrespect is one of the greatest teachers on your path. First, it teaches you resilience. Disrespect challenges you to stand tall in your truth, even when others try to tear you down. It's easy to doubt yourself when you're not treated with the dignity you deserve. But every time you rise above it, you build spiritual muscle. This resilience becomes your armor, allowing you to move through life with unwavering confidence. Knowing your worth isn't determined by others' opinions. Disrespect also sharpens your ability to discern. Not everyone who enters your life is meant to stay. The disrespect you encounter often serves as a red flag, highlighting the people and situations that are out of alignment with your energy. It's a painful but necessary lesson in setting boundaries and protecting your sacred space. By learning to recognize and distance yourself from toxic influences, you make room for relationships and opportunities that truly honor your purpose. Another critical lesson is the power of forgiveness. As a chosen one, you are called to lead by example, and forgiveness is one of the highest acts of spiritual maturity. Forgiving those who disrespect you doesn't mean condoning their behavior. It means freeing yourself from the burden of resentment. It teaches you that letting go is not about them. It's about your peace and alignment. Through forgiveness, you reclaim your power and keep your vibration high. Disrespect also reveals the strength of your light. People don't go out of their way to tear down what doesn't threaten them. The fact that you face resistance is a testament to the power and authenticity of your energy. It teaches you to trust your light, even when others try to dim it. Every act of disrespect is proof that your presence is impactful, even if it makes others uncomfortable. Perhaps most importantly, disrespect refines your purpose. It pushes you to grow, to evolve, and to rise into the fullness of your calling. It's like a spiritual fire that burns away the illusions, leaving only your truest, strongest self. You come to realize that every hardship, every moment of pain, is a stepping stone on your divine path. Disrespect doesn't define you. It refines you. In the end, what disrespect teaches you as a chosen one is this: you are stronger, wiser, and more powerful than you ever imagined. Your light is unshakable, your purpose is unstoppable, and no amount of negativity can diminish the divine mission you were born to fulfill. Take these lessons, grow from them, and continue to shine. The universe chose you for a reason. Let nothing and no one make you forget that. Rise above and shine brighter. Chosen ones, let this be your reminder. No amount of disrespect can tarnish the brilliance of your light. You were chosen for a reason, and that reason goes far beyond the opinions or actions of others. The pain you've endured is not a sign of weakness. It's evidence of your strength. Every instance of disrespect is an opportunity for growth, a divine nudge pushing you closer to the person you are meant to become. Remember, the universe sees everything. Those who disrespected you, who tried to diminish your value, will face the consequences of their actions, not because you seek revenge, but because the laws of energy are absolute. Their journey is theirs to walk, and it is not your responsibility to fix or understand them. Your focus must remain on your path, your purpose, and your growth. Disrespect, as painful as it is, does not define you. It refines you. It forces you to look within, to uncover your strength, and to rise above negativity with grace and wisdom. You were not put on this earth to blend in or to be universally understood. You are here to stand out, to lead, to heal, and to inspire. And every time you rise above the disrespect, you prove to yourself and the universe that your light is unshakable. So stand tall, shine brighter. Let the disrespect of others fall away like dust. Focus on the people and opportunities that uplift you. Protect your energy fiercely and never dim your light to make others comfortable. Trust that every challenge, including disrespect, is a part of your divine journey, and it is shaping you into the powerful soul you were born to be. As Rumi said, "The wound is the place where the light enters you." Your experiences, even the painful ones, are not your end. They are your beginning. Keep moving forward, keep shining, and trust that the universe has your back. You are a chosen one, and your light will never be extinguished. Thanks for watching till the end. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and let's continue to build a community of like-minded souls dedicated to spiritual growth and personal development. Stay blessed and continue shining your light. Until next time, thank you for being a part of Spirit Guide.